All right, man. Welcome to today's episode of Strong Men, Strong Marriages. This is Mike Frazier, MD, your psychiatrist and marriage coach, and I help high-achieving men have more intimate marriages. You can probably hear I'm not feeling well. I have COVID. I tested positive for COVID. I did not follow the advice of a lot of podcast people to have episodes kind of ready to go just in case I was sick or for some reason couldn't produce an episode in a particular week. So today is going to be very short. I just need to rest, but I'm just going to actually refer you to a different podcast this week that's about COVID. A friend of mine sent it to me once I got COVID, and it was really interesting, and I think you will get a lot out of it. So it's the Joe Rogan Experience, episode 1747 with Dr. Peter A. McCullough. So this is a guy, you'll hear his credentials on the episode, but very academically renowned, very intelligent guy. He's testified in Congress and in Texas as far as kind of what the strategy should be for COVID. Anyway, kind of some of the main takeaways are there's just a glaring lack of focus on treatment of COVID-19 to prevent hospitalizations and death. It's all about the vaccine. It's not about treating the patients, and that's a problem. If someone's sick, doctors, we should be focusing on treating people, right? Another big takeaway for me was that you cannot get COVID twice. He explains that maybe you know somebody that did or thinks they did. What happened there is usually some of the COVID tests were testing positive for flu. So once you get COVID, you're done, you're immune. So I'm looking forward to being immune to it because this has been awful. Like it knocked me out. I've been in bed past week. Also asymptomatic people, they can't pass COVID between each other. So, there's not a reason for someone without any symptoms to wear a mask. There's no real efficacy. The particles go around the mask anyway. So it's just kind of nonsense, really. And the best thing to do is to keep people with COVID-19 isolated and to treat them, right? Instead of just focusing so hard on vaccinating everybody, we want to actually treat people that get it. You probably know, and I know people that were vaccinated that got COVID anyway, like it happens. So we want to have treatment in place for them. So I recommend going and checking out this episode, no matter where you kind of land on the vaccines and COVID and all that. I think this will give you just a unique perspective. So, all right, guys, I'll see you again next week. I'm still hoping to have the newest version of the Strongman system out at the end of this month. We'll see kind of how I'm feeling. I'm hoping to still meet that. It may have to be delayed a couple weeks. We'll see kind of how I'm feeling. But all right, guys, take care. Stay strong. We'll see you next episode.